On today's video.
Not filming him yet.
What's that? What's that? Nah. But before any of that, I'll intro. Bonjour les poux. Ça va? D'accord. Bon appétit. À table. Good morning from Department 16, the Charente, northernmost tip of the southwest of France. And we're going even further south today because we're going to go to Bordeaux. But before that, it feels weird saying good morning from Department 16 and all that on a Monday because today is normally part of Monday's video, but it's going to be part of Wednesday's instead for reasons that I explained on Friday's video, Saturday's video, I can't remember. So that's the wonders of early retirement really. We're discussing Bordeaux yesterday. It's got a Primark, it's got a Leroy Merlin or Leroy Merlin. It's got an IKEA there. Not that we need to go to any of those shops, but we are. So we're going to take a drive down to Bordeaux. Do you want to come? I forgot to say, Bordeaux is an hour and 45 minutes away from here. Cue slow-mo. On y va.
Don't know if I was aware a piece was missing. In this puzzle I used to call my life. Oh no, didn't even care enough to be dismissive. I just kept keeping on in my stride. Oh, but you've been waiting out there somewhere in the wind. Yes, it's true. It just goes to show it ain't over till the fat lady sings. Better late than never for us to come around. Better late than never for all that was lost once again be found. Yeah, baby, it's clear for all to see that 1 and 1 makes 3 perfectly. Better late than never for you and me. Now we're
What's that? What's that? Nah.
even in ways I never knew were there. Change me, baby, on new ways. Cliches were true to the letter. Yes, they were, baby. From nothing to something, suddenly you were there. Oh, better late than never for us to come around.
So this wasn't meant to happen today. So this morning I woke up and I said to Lisa, should we go to Bordeaux today? Should we go to IKEA? And should we go to Primark? And I text you saying it's wonderful being retired, that you can just wake up in the morning and go to Bordeaux. And then next minute, Rich pops along. Are you in shock? Yeah.
I'm in shock.
Yeah.
It's favouring the star of it.
Yeah, so absolutely lovely to meet them for the first time, but it feels like we've known them forever. And we're going to sit down and have a spot of lunch. So let's do that.
Brilliant.
weather's turned out lovely. And it was lovely meeting Maria and Richard in Bordeaux to have something to eat. And in terms of that, in very, very soon, yeah, Richard's found a place that's equidistant between our two houses, an hour and a half for him, an hour and a half for us. And he'll do an interview with us for his channel. So if you've not checked them out before, go and check them out again. It's Maria, Richard, A New Life in France. It's a fantastic channel. Yeah. I'm being mothered by hens, so I need to go and feed them. Don't go away. It's not the end of the video. It's only 21 seconds. You're not that busy. Well, here's another time view of the Charente. But before that, yesterday, Lisa and I went and had a look at a couple of properties for Pete and Gemma. That weren't suitable, but here they are now anyway, and then it'll be the nighttime view of the Charente. Right, and this is the other side of the house. So this is the house that we saw with horses anyway, so this is ready to go for horses. Now, how many horses we see? 20? I don't know.
Not that many. No, not that many.
But yeah, so new roof and on the house as well. Bon appetit. Good morning. Got a bit on today. It was lovely picking Rich's brains yesterday around editing, because that's what he does for a living. He's been doing it since he was 14, 15. He used to be blonde. Obviously I'd dye mine because I used to be blonde. Well, I was when I was 15 and I put a product in called Sun In. Do you remember Sun In? He went orange, went ginger. Anyway, mine's just gone off on a complete tangent. It was nice because he showed me how to sync the two mics to this DJI Pocket Osmo 3, so I don't have to faff around in the edit anymore. Anyway, off shopping. I won't be filming much of that because yesterday was a lot of shopping video. Then we're going to stop off and meet up with Colin. He's got a bit of work on in the dog park because he's a jardinier. Colin from French Countryside Life, that is. Your link in the description. And then we've got a house viewing for Pete and Gemma. That's at 3 o'clock, not far away from Conflans. So a bit on today. So whatever next is, let's do that.
Yeah, so
Lisa just asked me what we're looking for down here. A quiet place so I can talk to the camera. Right, we're just doing a normal weekly shop. No music, just walking around, just looking at stuff. Yeah, we've already bought stuff that's not on the list. Of course we have. Anyway, this is why you're looking for, for Angel's birthday. She's 4, isn't she?
Yeah. Look at that.
That's cute. Because we're going to have a barbecue for Angel's birthday. We did last year. It was that shot where I fell out the door the next day. The video was entitled "Don't Drink with the French," because I got very, very drunk. The French are massive into their board games. You know, the stuff that we were back in England in the 80s. I just love it. Yeah. Camera's not looking where I'm pointing. Go on, do it. Do it. I'm talking of barbecues. Beer. Lisa likes these, but they make me fall over. We're off to the part of the shop now to feed the animals. This is where the most money goes. Out of that old beer.
salmon.
She needs to get the right one, because if she gets the one with maize, then the chickens go on hunger strike. What's this, sir? Apparently this is a dog's toy. Somebody over my shoulder. Insert Kenneth Williams. I think that was duck's arse. It's the cheapest I've ever seen it. So this is what really makes me laugh, is what the French think that the English like to eat. So here's the English part of the aisle. I've never heard of them before. Ginger biscuit. Apparently we all like a lemon curd. A bit of syrup. Coffee marshmallow. Your piccalilli, I don't think I've seen since the 80s. And a Jacob's cream cracker. So there we have it. No frills, no music. Shopping trip. Right. Let's go and see Colin. Right, so here we are. Where are we?
We are at Canny Park. Charlie's just nicked a bit of wood. We are at Canny Park, Says, which is in northern Chiron.
Yep, the northernmost tip.
The northernmost tip of Chiron. And it's basically a dog park.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
And you bring Charlie here?
Charlie comes here twice a week actually. He comes on a Friday to play and socialise with the other dogs. And on a Sunday he goes to his training class.
How much is that a session then?
It's €10 for the socialisation and €20 for the training.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not bad.
And have you seen a difference in him?
No, it's still a bastard.
I didn't want to say. But anyway, so Colin, so for those of you that that followed the channel for a while, and I've got like 27 new subscribers from yesterday's video with Pete, so that's really good. So hi to all the new ones. But my glasses that my daughter prescribed me, because she's an optometrist, fell off and I stood on them.
You did.
And they were bent in all sorts of ways.
They not only fell off, they fell off in slow motion, didn't they?
It's funny how that happens, isn't it, with my editing? But if so Colin's fixed them for me. So if you hold them, if you hold that, please, I will see whether.
Oh, this is pressure now because he's not seen them before. So
You've even put them in your own little case. Look.
it is, yeah.
Right, let me put it.
And I cleaned them.
You clean them as well.
So you get to see through them and everything.
Because I've actually already ordered a new pair off my daughter. And they're on the way. So. Oh, you're in 4K.
Yeah. So there we are.
Are they all straight? Oh, they're perfect, mate. Thank you so much for that. And it was this side, wasn't it?
It was.
Right, so I'm going to have to be extra special.
Yeah, just be a bit careful.
Very, very careful with these.
Yeah.
I'm going to put them back in the envelope.
Yeah, I'll take the case.
You sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so the next thing on our list is 3 o'clock. We are going to Bordeaux. Not Bordeaux, Sir Glenn, but it's near to you.
The other one, yeah.
Bordeaux Fanay.
Yes. Kenneth Williams.
To have a look at a house for Pete.
No.
So, yeah, thank you, Colin, for jumping last minute onto the camera. Colin from French Ear Trumpet. No, French Ear Trumpet. Yes, it is French Ear Trumpet. And you're interviewing?
It's a secret at the moment.
Okay, right. But go on to French Ear Trumpet, because in the future he'll be interviewing somebody pretty famous. So, and he's also from French Countryside Life.
Of course it is.
Link in the description. Right, so whatever next is, let's do that. Right, off to the car. Can't use this camera to film the house because it'll look a bit dodgy, won't it? So we'll have to do the filming with an iPhone. Like an absolute savage. Let's do that. Right, so this house that we're going to is advertised as 3-bedroom, but potentially it's only got 2 and a dining room with a bedroom downstairs / dining room. Which, if that's the case, and it's not a bedroom, then it's a non-starter for Gemma and Pete. But interestingly enough, it's being sold privately by the owner of the house, who's French. No idea how much English he speaks. So yeah, so this will be interesting. And what I'm thinking is, if he's not using an immobilier, it's because he wants to make the sale sound more attractive to the potential buyer by potentially knocking the price down by 5.5%. I mean, with that being the case, you must want a quick sale. That's what I think, anyway. Anyway, let's crack on. Right, so this is the house.
So is it all this land here?
Can heat with pack, the pâte à chaleur.
Right, coming in to la cuisine.
Only,
Oh, yes. Yes.
you understand?
Uh-huh.
Now this one, c'est pratique aussi.
I see.
Yes.
It's the slow close
Ah,
function on the kitchen.
that's nice.
Kitchen,
Little
larder.
piece.
Ah, ah c'est quoi?
L'électricité.
Ah, d'accord, d'accord.
Vous pouvez ouvrir. Hein.
You can open it.
Ah.
That's better than ours.
So moving from that to, je pense, à son de l'escalier.
Voilà, l'escalier. Voilà. Ici, vous avez le chauffe-eau
Ah, d'accord.
thermodynamique.
Ah,
You know,
mhm.
Bedroom,
one bedroom.
bathroom. Ooh, look at this. Very posh. Babe, look.
Hang on. Right, this is lovely. This is lovely and big.
Look at that.
Well, Lisa's impressed.
Big. The big rooms up here, babe.
Two bedrooms.
Very big.
So a lot of babies.
Yeah. This is big as well.
Beaucoup de
isn't it?
bébés.
Big hallway.
Ah,
The blind.
this is lovely.
Did you say blind?
Le rideau.
A rideau. Yeah.
Rideau.
On peut le soulever. Hein.
How does?
Right, the roof's a little bit brighter now that we've.
And you have
I did.
air conditioner.
What is that?
Yeah.
And although it's got this,
Il est grand? Oui.
40 mètres carrés.
Ah, d'accord.
Fauté.
D'accord. Ah, je comprends. Ouh. Je pense que c'est parfait pour mes amis. Je pense.
J'espère qu'ils sont de votre avis. I hope they are. They will think the same. Il dit qu'il pense que c'est parfait pour ses
Yeah, this is big enough for a bedroom.
Loup, dodo. Alors lui,
La porte est ouverte?
This is the back of the house.
Alors, un lito là-haut.
Yeah.
Là, il y a.
La grange aussi? Non?
Ah non.
Ah, d'accord.
Non. Ici, là.
C'est très mouillé toujours? Ici?
Comment?
C'est très mouillé toujours?
Quand, when in train, yes.
Ah, d'accord.
But in the summer, no.
Ah.
Là-haut, it rain. Là,
Ah.
it's not for office, hein.
Another little shed.
Yeah.
Here. Just tiny one.
Water with my tractor.
Ah.
Oh, he's planning on getting a tractor, isn't
Yeah. Tous les chambres?
Ouais,
Oui.
le fond, là, oui.
Yeah, so massive thank you to Andrew and Julie that found us the house on Facebook Marketplace. Of all, didn't know they sold houses on there. But we've spoken to Pete and Gemma about it. Yeah, they like the house. The ground was too wet. Now we know what the ground was like here last year, and it was like sodden. You would sit on on the garden furniture over there. You can't see it, and you just sink into the ground. But it's not been that bad. It's not been that bad this year. And there's a stream you're running onto the field as well, and it should have dried off by now. But it was like a bog, which is not good for horses. Yeah, they get the foot rot and everything. So anyway, we're gonna have a chat with them later and see what the thoughts are after Gemma's going. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. Good Wednesday morning. Off to the dentist in Seavray, so that's about half an hour away. And it's going to be Evangeline and Lisa that's being checked. Me and Robbie next week. The video with me and Pete the other day, with me interviewing Pete, has done really well in terms of views. It's like done 5,200, which is a lot for our channel, our little channel. Loads of lovely comments, absolutely supportive comments from English, French and other countries too. Bavaria, welcoming Pete into the back into the EU really. But if you thought Madame Troll, Ariane, who also goes by the name of Echo Snoops, go figure, Snoops. If you thought she was bad, she's amateur. She's an amateur troll compared to the vitriol that we've had. If you want to, go and have a look at the comments and the replies. But I'll talk more about that. But once we come back from the dentist, and I don't know why videos like that provoke people to come crawling out of the depths of hell. Do you think it's appropriate to say some of the nasty things? Anyway, well, let's go to the dentist. We'll have a chat about trolls. Dentist was amazing, brand new. Yeah, it was just treated so well, and I need to go through the rigmarole of trying to claim back the 60 odd euros it was for Lisa's checkup and Evangeline's checkup through our l'assurance maladie. Now, talking about French, guess what? I've done a few crazy things in my life. I've run towards bullets. I've jumped out of airplanes. I've ridden my motorbike way too fast. Lots of stuff, but nothing was more scary than me deciding to keep footage and the audio of me talking French earlier on in this video, because nobody likes to be judged, do they? But got a cat, so yeah, brave me. Anyway, so. Talking about trolls and how just horrible some people are. Now, you start a YouTube channel and you hear about trolls, but you never think it's going to happen to you, and then it does. And we very rarely get trolls on the channel, but occasionally we do. Now, the first comment, which wasn't really a troll comment, it was a comment along the lines of Britons chose Brexit, but now they choose to live in France. Well, that was more of a question out of ignorance, to be honest with you. You know, so I think only 51% of British people voted for Brexit, and 49% didn't. I would like to think that the 49% of people that didn't voted with their feet and voted with their feet. Feet? There's no S on. It's like saying sheeps, isn't it? And mouses. Voted with their feet and moved here. But then there are other comments, which I will skip this bit forward and I'll read a few out. So from 1292 Liam, who had gone through the trouble or had gone to the trouble of finding the part of the video of the interview with Pete, and had put 2 minutes and 50, where we're talking about one of the places that we were looking at in Mano, but spelled M-A-N-O-T, where Pete and I were discussing whether it was pronounced with a T or not. Why didn't you ask how it's pronounced? I mean, if you're considering living there. Stupid. So this next one's from Scavenger 9579. Have you ever heard of the expression? Or it's an actual offence in America. It's called stolen valor. Now, I wish we had that offence in England, but we call them Walter Mitties, people who pretend that they've had or they've exaggerated either their military career or just completely fabricated one. And he's one of them, and he's French. Don't flee your countries like cowards. Don't flee your countries like cowards. Fight back. We have enough cowards in France already. We don't need the UK's cowards moving in. Now, Pete managed to extract some information from this particular Walter Mitty, because he said he served in the French army, and he named the regiment or the group that he served with, because he claimed that he served in Afghanistan, and this particular unit didn't. Stolen valor, coward. Next, from Aussie Jose Desiree Job. I don't know where she's from. Sounds like a girl. Stay in your country, you pricks. Stay in your country, you pricks. Now, if you're French and you don't understand English slang, I don't think they use it in America. Prick, they may do, I don't know. But prick is another name for what the French would call une bite. So, yeah, quite insulting. Yeah, these people are definitely in their mum's back bedroom, on their computers eating What's-Its, gotten the What's-It dust all over the fingers and just being nasty and vile. But anyway, yeah, this video is getting on. Really appreciate you watching. If you're not already subscribed, so to the new ones, I think there's over 50 of you. Welcome. I don't always call out trolls because we don't normally get trolls, and not everybody likes me calling out trolls, but it's part of life, it's part of my life, so I didn't just appear on this world as a YouTuber, ordinary human being with ordinary feelings getting affected by dickheads. Because at some point in the future, the kids are going to start reading the comments, and they're going to start getting hurt by them as well. So, what day is it today? It's Wednesday. Hope you all had a good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. See you Friday. Laters.